Alright, so what's up everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Now, as you can tell by the title, they've gone ahead and buffed the AMR9 Double Barrel kit in Modern Warfare 3. So if you guys aren't aware of what this is, basically it's a conversion kit for the AMR9 that was released a couple weeks ago, and it basically turns it into a double barrel gun. But the way that it worked before was just really weird. It turned it into like a burst gun instead of like an actual double barrel gun. I recommend going and watching that video just for context. I'll leave it in the description down below. But basically the way that it worked is that instead of actually shooting both barrels at the same time like you'd think it would basically like alternate in between the two barrels and have like a burst delay. It was really bad. The reason why it was so bad is because it added literally nothing to the gun. Like, it didn't improve it in any way. It was only downsides. The best way I can describe this conversion kit is basically it's like double tap 2.0 from zombies, where when you shoot once it puts 2 bullets out of the barrel, but you know, in a realistic sense, I suppose. But here we go. If I just show you here how it works, it shoots 2 bullets at the same time. It doesn't sound like 2 bullets, but if I just do that, for example, you can see the 2 bullet holes right there. It actually uses 2 ammo in your magazine, which means the fire rate on this is going to be fucked. Like, look at that. I actually might need to put a 100-round mag on this thing. Oh, shit, wait. They've actually added a map. I was literally about to complain about the fact they haven't added any new maps in, but the hotel's in there, which I actually like. I think it's a pretty good map. Now, on top of them buffing the AMR9 conversion kit, they actually just buffed the AMR9, like, as a whole, so it's actually just a better gun now. On top of the conversion kit as well, this genuinely could be a problem. Like, I watched the Exclusive Aces video on this thing. It looks broken. It could be so good. But yeah, on top of the AMR9 and the conversion kit, they also buffed the LMG Sidewinder conversion kit, which I'm still to make a video on, and I probably will now that they've buffed it. I think they also buffed a couple more aftermarket parts as well. I think the Rival 9 and the Holger Burst one, I think they buffed as well, which I was literally about to make a video complaining about the aftermarket parts in Modern Warfare 3, and they've just gone ahead and buffed a load. So I still might make a video on it, because I'd still say it's one of the most disappointing parts of Modern Warfare 3, because I remember at the start, like before this game came out, and they were talking about it. These conversion kits were supposed to be like really wacky, really interesting, actually mix up the way people play, but it just seems like every single time one has come out, they've just been worse than the regular gun, and you know, there's not been any reason to use it. I don't know, man. I mean, I suppose with the conversion kits, I just expect them to do a lot more and like be not necessarily like meta changing or anything, but I just expect them to not be like completely useless. And I suppose the AMR9 is a bad example now because they've got to fix that, but when that came out, I just felt so disappointed when it was like that. I just want to mention, by the way, how the fuck did Hotel get voted over Farm 18? Like, I like this map, but Farm 18 is so clear. That's like one of the best maps to come out of recent COD. Lying down here, what the fuck are you doing, you stupid fucking sentinel? Just lying down in this spawn. I mean, I can already tell you this thing feels better than it used to. I mean, it's like I said, it wasn't horrible before. Like, it was definitely usable, but all around it was just a negative to use. But this, wow. I mean, look at that time to kill. That is just nuts. Slide, man! Oh my fucking god, I was about to lose my mind then if it didn't slide. I mean, this just feels like a nice addition to the gun that you can use. Like, it doesn't feel like it's one or the other thing. It feels like it's more of like a preference-based thing. He's lying there. What the fuck are we doing here? What is he going for? He's got attack insert there as well. Oh my fucking god. You got the 2 types of fucking variations on their team. You got this kid who's fucking sly counting around YYing like he's a fucking TikTok. And then you got the other kid who's lying down in this fucking spawn. Trophy system here as well. That is unbelievable. Is he still here? Oh my god. Okay, right. You can fuck off. You can actually fuck off. I was going to sit next to his tack insert and wait for him. I don't remember Hotel playing that bad, by the way. Holy fuck, that was horrible. The fact that they voted Hotel over Farm 18 just it speaks volumes what kind of lobby I was just in. That was the most ratty sentinel campfest I've ever been in my fucking life. But yeah, I mean, I'm going to use this AMR9 kit a bit more and just get a feel for if it's actually worth using or not. The only thing that gets it for me is the ammo. Like, the ammo, it just chews through it because obviously you're shooting 2 bullets at a time, but at the same time it's got the killing potential, and I don't know how accurate the 2 bullets are, which I haven't really thought about either. I mean, I don't think they go in the exact like direction, obviously, but I don't know if there's much of like a bloom to it or not. Oh my god, Lord have mercy. Where the fuck are they? I just hate the way the spawns work on this map, man. Like, why the fuck would they spawn us on the sides? You know what I mean? Why would they spawn us over there and over there when they should be over here and over here, like it has in every other COD in the past 20 years? Oh, man. This thing might be good, but it still ain't gonna outgun the Rival 9, man. Fucking hell, that thing is just the king of this game. I'm crouch walking through mid. What's wrong with you? Just sat in their spawn. Look at this. Why are we all sat in our spawn, man? Do you want to fucking move? Look at him. Unfucking believable, man. I'm actually playing this like it's Modern Warfare 2. It's crazy. Look at it. Look! Look! He's lying down there. What the fuck are we doing here? I did not see him at first. Fuck you know. Push me. Go on. Push me, you fucking coward. The guy just actually fully did, by the way. Like, he shot me. He saw, ran around to the alley and just thought, oh, he's there. Did he actually just sit there the whole fucking time? Oh my god. Get off the floor, you idiot. Oh, there's just two of them. Of course there's two of them. I don't know, man. I mean, this thing does feel good. Like, it definitely feels like it's, I'd say, a net buff if you use it. But I don't know. For the amount of ammo it consumes, I just don't really know if it's worth it. I don't know, man. I mean, this thing does feel better. I can't lie with the double barrel. But then again, I haven't used the normal AMR9 since the buff. So I don't know if it's actually worth using this thing or not. Why are you slapping the gun on the arse? Just put the mag in the gun and shoot him. You idiot. You know what I mean? Like, why is he putting the mag in the gun and slapping it on its arse and calling it a good girl? Just shoot it. Like, why is he there? Why is Deco there? Why are you standing on a coffee table shooting me, you fucking loser? He sat there. I don't even know why you think putting that there is a good idea. Oh my god, their entire team's there. Of course they are. Alright, they've also changed the storm ender. As you can see there, it doesn't affect helicopters anymore, which I think they did that because you could just spam a helicopter and it would basically never be able to shoot. Ran out of ammo. Oh my god. You're actually kidding me, man. I can't believe you just laid there like that. I actually can't believe the lobby I'm in, man. This is actually disgusting. Like, these lobbies that I've played today have just made me want to stop playing the game for the rest of the day. Like, it's actually been vile. So the other day I talked about the Rebirth Iron teaser that Raven posted, and I saw a theory about that. And somebody basically said that they showed off Rebirth Island in that picture because Rebirth is going to be the first one coming out. They actually pushed it forwards. Now, if that ends up being true and they basically swapped out Rebirth Island and Fortune's Keep so Rebirth comes out first, I will be the happiest man on the planet. Like, I swear to you. What a play. Mate, this is why I'm the GOAT. Yeah, fuck off, mate. You actually came back to try and kill me. I'm actually insulted that you think you could. And you. And you again. Get out. Now, I personally don't think the Rebirth is going to be coming back first. I don't want to be the Debbie Downer and be all miserable and say, oh, no, I don't think that's it. But I genuinely don't think that. I think it's just because they know that Rebirth Island is the more popular one. And after the atrocious update that was Season 1 Reload, I think they just try to generate some talk around the game that isn't entirely negative. And like I say, I think they know the Rebirth is by a landslide the more popular one. So I think they've just showed that to say, like, oh, look, guys, it's coming along with Specialist. And I think that's going to be it. But at the same time, it's not a bad theory. There's only two logical reasons why I think they'd show Rebirth first. It's either one, like I said, to generate some buzz and hype because it's the more popular one, or it's actually going to be the first one that's coming out. And if that does come out in the next season or two, oh, man, you don't even know. I genuinely might just have to disappear for like a couple of weeks just so I can grind Rebirth. Like, I don't think you guys understand. I'm so excited for it. Now, I'm going to say something that I think will be a little bit controversial and people won't agree with, but I genuinely think this Warzone 3.0 thing is better than the original Warzone. Now, before you get out your pitchforks and your torches and, you know, hang me on the cross, I just want to say, I think Warzone 3.0 has nearly everything that the original Warzone did in terms of gameplay, movement, that kind of stuff. The only things that it's actually missing are things like, you know, Rebirth Island and Verdansk and, you know, the guns that are in that game. There's a lot of quality of life improvements and changes that are either coming to this game or are already in this game that we were waiting for ages in the original. And I'm sorry, I know that the original is, you know, held amongst some of the greats for Call of Duty, but I'm a firm believer that Warzone 3.0 is in a very good spot at the moment. Like, I genuinely think it's a solid game, and I think people people are looking back on the original with rose-tinted glasses because there's a lot of bad in that game. Like, no FOV sliders, the main one I think of. But I don't think a lot of people realized how bloated that game was. Like, what I like more about this Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3 direction for Warzone is that it's a lot more streamlined. They've had the original Warzone experience. They're like, okay, we know what we're doing now. We're going to streamline it so we don't fuck the game up completely. And I know, yeah, Season 1 Reloaded did kind of fuck the game up completely, but you know what I mean. In terms of the actual content, it's not, you know, there's not a huge discrepancy between different games' guns, if that makes sense. So I don't think a lot of people actually remember how janky and weird the Cold War weapons were. Even after the update, even Vanguard came out, Cold War weapons felt really weird in the original Warzone. And you could sit there and say that some of them did feel good. I remember the OTS feeling pretty decent, but they just didn't feel like the Modern Warfare weapons. At least with this game, every weapon feels good and consistent and like it should be a part of the game. But anyway, yeah, the AMR9 conversion kit is actually usable now in COD. I actually highly recommend it. It feels like it does do a lot more damage. It is going to be a slightly faster time to kill. It's up to you whether you think it's worth it or not. The only thing that I would consider is the recoil, and I'd say the ammo as well, actually. But yeah, thanks for watching.